You guys been making on the defensive side, been making enough plays by your own standards?
I think we're trying to. I think you can always make some more plays. Been the focus of the last couple of weeks is do your job, make the play that you're supposed to make, and when we do that, we've had some success. But we're just fundamentals, technique. Stay with that energy, effort. It's a short week, so we got an opportunity to get back out there and correct some of the things that happened from last game.
So I suppose this would be a sort of thing where if you're not making the interceptions or forcing fumbles or whatever the case may be, you don't want to be pressing.
Yeah, I think you just got to stay the course. It's a long season. It's early. But also, we don't want this thing to get away from us either. And so it's been just, hey, let's just do our job, be where you're supposed to be, and then when your chance is to make the play, make the play. So we've got good enough players and coaching staff and everything to get this thing right. It's just stay the course and nobody panic.
Is it a little surprising that you only have one interception through the first 6 games? Is it just not being in the right spots?
Yeah, it's interceptions and it's a defensive thing. So it's coverage, rush, everybody in working together. So it's always point of emphasis of takeaways. It's something we always can do better. If we had 15 right now, we'd still, hey, we want 20. That type of deal. So we'll just continue to work on it. And sometimes they come in bunches. Sometimes you don't get them, and then they come in bunches, and next thing you know, we'll end up with 15 or 20 at the end of the year, and you're like, well, that's why we just stay the course.
Ryan, how do you guys clean up the missed tackles?
Yeah, it's just work on it. It's just continuous. Just everything that you guys are saying is, takeaways, tackling. I mean, that's just the basis. We play tackle football, and to win football games, you got to tackle it well, and you got to take the football away. We just got to. I know today we worked on some tackling, and it's been an emphasis the last 3 weeks. So we just stay the course, and it'll come through.
Why do you think that maybe got a little spotty the last couple of weeks?
Sometimes it does. Really, sometimes it gets away from you a little bit, but not for the lack of effort, not for the lack of intensity. It's just something we just got to stay the course with.
What kind of challenge is Kyler Murphy?
It's a big challenge. I mean, he's got a fantastic arm, and he's so elusive in the pocket. It's, he extends plays with the best of them. And, we got to do a good job in our rush lanes of keeping them in, not letting them, pushing the offensive line on top of them to make it hard for him to see, and then making them throw out of a well and get some of those balls to sail so we can't pick them off. So,
Ryan, when you face something like a mobile quarterback so sporadically, how do you balance coming out of that Atlanta game in week 1 and knowing we got to go back to the drawing board the next time we face a mobile quarterback? When do you get to that, especially since this is a Thursday game?
We've gone back to some of the other plans that we've done in the past, and we've played a lot of mobile quarterbacks here, and so incorporating a couple of things that we've done before, things that our players, it's a short week, so you don't put a lot new in, it's just the same stuff that you do, over and over again. So we've done a few things to try to keep him in before, and we'll go back to that this game.
And has that been a particular puzzle for you guys to solve, dating back to the Philadelphia games the last couple of years?
Well, but you look at, there's some quarterbacks that we have done pretty well on, and so you would say the Philly is kind of its own deal. We'll handle that, later in the season. And so last time we played this guy, I thought we did a pretty good job keeping him in, and I think we sacked him a few times, and coverage was really good. So that's just an emphasis on who we're playing and understanding he likes to run around and everything. So.
Hey guys.
Okay, thanks guys. Appreciate you.